Okay, people, we are back again. Another installment of Tennessee.Frank Does Linux. So I know it's probably boring you all to tears. No gun or knife reviews, but such is life. I mean, I really don't have the money to do that, but this is something I can do. It doesn't cost anything, and hopefully you guys can maybe learn something and get some of that old hardware you have resurrected and back to use. Changed wallpaper again. I found this one. It looked kind of cool. Had like the KDE symbol right there on this grid. But what I wanted to do was show you how to install software. You can go in the terminal. I mean, that's one way to do it. Pull up your console, as it's called, and do a sudo apt-get install. Now let's say I wanted a Shotwell photo viewer. Shotwell's a real popular one. Shotwell, enter. Now put my password. It goes out onto the internet, pulls all your dependents and everything in. You hit enter because it's yes by default. And there you go. It's being installed right now. Very, very simple. Easy way to install stuff. Love using the terminal. But let's say the terminal is kind of something that intimidates you. You really don't care for it. Well, there are alternatives. And see, it's already installed. So we'll go and clear that. I'm going to close this. And you can go ahead and there's package managers. Synoptic is one of my favorites. Let me get my password. And that is one reason why Linux is so secure, is because whenever you're going to get into something that can do something to your system, it asks for a password. So people just can't hop in here and screw with things. They actually got to know your password to get in here. So I want to get that drop-down terminal that I like, and it is Yaku Cake or something like. I always forget how to spell it or how to say it. So I'm just going to go type terminal, since it is a terminal application, and we're going to search, and it's going to pull all these different terminals down. We're going to go down toward the bottom, since it does have a Y. There it is, Yaku Aki. Click it, mark for install, and then we're going to hit apply, and it's downloading the packages. It will have this automatically close after it's in, and you see, it's simple as that. I mean, if you're not comfortable using the terminal, you can always open something like a package manager, and now we'll look for it. There it is. We'll click it. It says, do you want to use F12 to open? Yes, we do. Hit OK. And then I'm going to go in. We're going to resize this. I want to make it more like 70, and height maybe 70. Let's make it a little more narrow. Width, we'll go 60. That looks pretty good. And then I can go ahead and it pulled in the profile actually from my other terminal. I want to install some more stuff. So sudo apt-get install Fay. That's another little video or picture program that I like. Put in my password. There it is. You can see whenever something is capitalized, that means that's the default. You just have to hit enter. You don't have to type a Y. We'll hit enter. Go ahead and let that come in there. Pulling everything down. Boom. It's done. Just that quick. We got it installed. I'm trying to think of what other software packages I use on a regular basis. I'm sure Kdenlive is in here. Don't know what else I need at the moment. But you can kind of see, oh, I know, hard info. It does your system info and stuff. It's called hard info. And once you put your password in terminal, you're good for like 15 minutes. unless you close it out. So it's not like you got to keep entering your password. So there's that. It's pulled it down. And this is one of the beauties of this. Unlike Windows, where you got to actually go out onto the internet, download an exe, click it, install it. I mean, this makes it super simple. We can do something. We can see what my CPU is. LS for list CPU. And here's what I got in this. It's a Core i5 650 at 320 gigahertz. Tells you here a little bit about it. It's quad, but it's actually threads per core is 2, cores per socket is 2, so it's actually a dual core that's threaded, so it looks like a quad core. It's not really a quad core, but you see right there, you get all your information about your processor. Pretty handy. Very easy to find stuff here. Go ahead and clear. Let's see if H-Top's installed. Nope, H-Top's not in. So sudo apt-get install H-Top. It's pulling down H-Top, and I'll show you what H-Top does. This is another neat little program. H-Top. Shows you all your processes that are running, how much memory is being used. You can see right here I'm using 960 odd meg out of the 8 gig I have. Shows you 2 cores, but it's threaded, so it looks like 4 cores, how hard they're working. And then of course you want to get out of this, you just hit Control C and you're out of H-Top. So I mean, there's a ton of cool things you can do with Linux. And I really, you guys ought to give it a try. Very simple to use. So we'll pull Simple Screen Recorder back up, and I'll go ahead and let you guys get back to whatever you're doing. And I'm going to get back to enjoying my Christmas day. So like I always say, either we stand up for our rights, or we can sit by and watch them go away. You all have an awesome one. We'll talk to you later. TN.Frank out of here.